Hey guys, what's up? It's your lovely favorite YouTuber, probably not, Yoil Bozo, and today we are doing a object show rant, specifically talking about Algebraliens. If you're not familiar with the Algebralian species, but still in the OSC, I'm kind of sitting here questioning who you may be. Maybe you're just a fan of HFJ1, because there's a lot of OSC members that are only fans of HFJ1. Understandable, I love HFJ1. But Algebraliens are these squishy little creatures that are numbers, symbols, so on and so forth, you name it, they have it. They have skin, really odd for object show characters. But then again, Davidians and symbolers, I guess, also have skin. Hey, so this is post-recording Yoil Bozo. Yeah, I pronounced skin horribly. Skion. Skion. I don't even know how to pronounce it the way I just pronounced it, so just ignore whatever that was. Continue with your video. At least I think symbolers have skin. I'd imagine they do. I don't know.
Look, lady, whatever you're selling, I ain't buying, yo.
Well, my name is Skylar White, yo. My husband is Walter White, yo. Uh-huh. He told me everything.
Okay, so all this information, which is barely anything, I've barely given any information, but the question is, like, well, where'd they come from? What do they have to do with object shows? What's their backstory? What are these things? Why? Why are these things? Well, to start off, let's answer the question of where these Algebraliens came from. But before we can even answer where, we need to know when. Well, December 31st, 2008, the channel Jack and Jellyfy uploads a video titled X Finds Out His Value, a short educational animation about silly little numbers and their little quest to figure out X's value. They basically teach you algebra. Pretty simple, pretty easy, but overall adorable. Now, for some of you jerkwad critics, you might be sitting there going, "Oh my gosh, what is this? It's math. I asked for an object show, not math. Why are we learning math?" Well, that was kind of the point of it. It was math. This was before BFDI came out. Technically not before Total Fiery Island, however, but before the actual Battle for Dream Island show came out. So originally it was more of a object comic. Total Fiery Island will be a subject for another day. Currently, we're talking about Algebraliens. If y'all want to see a video about Total Fiery Island, I don't know, comment fire emoji. Comment the fire emoji, yes. Comment the fire emoji and write island. Yeah. Back on topic though, this video was the first appearance of these lovely little Algebraliens. 4 and X being the main characters. Everyone who watches BFDI, they know and love, most likely love, 4 and X. And I know there's a lot of 2 glazers, but sadly, 2's not in the episode. Hey, so this is post-recording Yoil Bozo. 2 is in the episode, they just are faceless. And limbless. But, back to the video. Cry about it. However, 1 and 3 were in the episode, which was, like, something really interesting, especially since so many people were sitting there, like, 1 and 3, like, before they showed up in the current times, were sitting there confused whenever anyone would bring up 1 and 3. Yes, they were real characters. Yes, they did get to show up in the original X Finds Out His Value video. Fun fact, as of recording, and probably as of posting, X finds out his value, the original video, will have been 17 years old, and currently at 13 million views. So yeah. Continuing along with the actual thing, it was made back when Carrie and Michael, the lovely twin brothers, were 11 years old. The writing and animation was done by Carrie, the editing and audio was done by Michael. Or maybe they meant editing audio. Edited by Michael Young. You get the gist. You get the gist. Now, if you haven't watched BFDI, you're probably sitting here like, okay, so BFDI is a competition show from what I've heard. Yoil Bozo, what does this math video have to do with BFDI and the object show community and na? Just because it's made by the same creator doesn't automatically make it an object show video. Meh. Well, here's the thing.
How do you think you would react if I said some negative things about you?
Honestly, I wouldn't really care.
What if I were to tell you that I think
You're fat.
I think you're a fat little boy. I think you're way too fat for your age. Does that make you feel any anger?
A fatty?
Jelly belly? You got jelly in your belly?
You little fat fuck?
You get a little flash of anger when someone tells you
You got tits like a 40-year-old woman?
fat boy? Huh? You like that?
Shitty titty jelly belly?
It does tie in with the object show community. And with BFDI. In season 4, spoilers, go watch the dang show before you continue on. In season 4, 4 and X become the hosts. Basically appearing out of thin fucking air. 4 shrinks black hole so that black hole doesn't, kill everyone. By the way, a little detail a lot of people don't seem to notice. I'm pretty sure his hand in that scene was rotoscoped. A lot of people don't talk about that in rotoscoped object show scenes compilations, and that really upsets me because it's so funny. It looks so goofy and I love it. I love it so much. But, the contestants end up, messing around, trying to figure out what the heck they're looking at, and we find a little key detail about Algebraliens. Both 4 and X have different textures, which we find out is the same for all Algebraliens. They all have different textures. They'll make different sounds when you squish them, they have, different... It later gets hinted at, in one of the sub-specials, that the reason for this may be the fact that, each of the Algebraliens are made of different substances. For example, sorry, I paused for a moment there. 8 is, made of lead, apparently. And compared to 7, who's oh, what did 6 say? Hold on. They're light as a tennis ball. Prime kicking material. So yeah. 7's rather squishy. We even get a look into, the little squeaks that he does and everything when you squish him. It's adorable. I love Algebraliens so much. I love Algebraliens. I love Algebraliens, Floofy. I love Algebraliens! Well, anyways, that's as much effort I'm going to put into a video. If y'all want a part 2, a continuation, don't do anything, because I'm going to fucking do a continuation anyway. If you want to see the continuation, however, subscribe! Turn on the notifications! Watch my animations, or else I'll touch you! I'm joking, please don't hurt me.
Yoil game!
Yeah!
Slap.